Welcome to Sentinels for Christ. My name is JP Greer, and I'm the International Director for Sentinels for Christ. You know, many organizations are in need of support right now to help out some type of worthy cause that's across the planet. And sometimes it's difficult determining who's credible and who's not, or we might have a concern, how much of my donation actually makes it to the place where I want it to go. At Sentinels for Christ, 95% of what you give actually makes it to the source of where you intend it to go. How are we able to do that? Well, first of all, Sentinels for Christ is a volunteer organization staffed with Christian volunteers, and we receive no salaries, no compensation, and we have very little overhead. Why would we do that? Simply because Jesus told us in Matthew chapter 10, freely you've received, freely you should give. In 2021, Sentinels for Christ conducted its first outreach to the country of Burundi, Africa. Burundi is a small little country right in the heart of the continent to the east of Lake Tanganyika. So if you're looking at a map of Africa, Burundi is right there in the middle, just to the east of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and north of Tanzania, and it's that little orange country. I spent about a month there in 2021 developing relationships and meeting new friends as we established our first international prayer school in Gitega, Burundi. And here's the church and the prayer school and some people that we met as we literally traveled from one end of the country to the other trying to get a feel for her people. And here's our good friend Pastor Ferdinando, who is our primary partner in Gitega at a church known as RTC Fellowship. Now, Burundi is one of the top 3 impoverished countries in the world with an annual income of less than $250 per person. So you can imagine if you spend a month over there, you get a feel for the people's needs and how desperate some of the situations are over there. In fact, there are over 51,000 prostitutes in Burundi. These are women who really have no other recourse but to use their lives in exchange for food and shelter. There's over 800,000 orphans in Burundi. That's a country of about 11 million people. So can you appreciate the fact that there is about 10% of the population that is actually orphans or abandoned children? So here's how we think you can help. And having been there and prayed with and ministered to many of these people, the need is very real. By supporting the Gitega Community Center, you can provide a place where orphans have a roof over their head, or you can provide shelter for women who are trying to break free from prostitution and make a new life for themselves. The Gitega Community Center will also serve as a place to train young people in the ministry so that they can bring spiritual and practical change to the communities throughout the country. So how do you give? Well, it's easy. You can go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/SFCJP Greer. It's featured right there on your screen. And click the donate button, or you can also go through our PayPal portal by typing in our address, sentinelforchrist@sentinelforchrist.com. Or just simply go to our website at sentinelforchrist.com and you can use the PayPal link. All these ways of giving will also be at the end of this video for you to easily reference. Now, don't think you can't give enough. Even a small donation goes a long way in a country where the annual salary is less than $300. Don't wait for someone else to give. Jesus told us to use our worldly wealth because it would affect eternity and who we meet there. But thank you for considering partnering with Sentinels for Christ. JP Greer here saying, may the Lord bless you, may He make His face shine upon you, and may He give you peace.